Welcome to the Retirement Guide Podcast. I'm your host, George Jameson, owner of Capital Wealth Group, a flat fee only advisory firm. Whether you're nearing retirement or already retired, join me each week as we explore the world of retirement planning and equip you with the knowledge and tools you need for a successful retirement. So it's been a while since my last episode, so I decided to start it up again. And because retirement planning in your 50s seems to be the most popular, I'm going to elaborate on this topic. This episode is about 10 essentials you should do in your 50s and offer some unique information you will want to hear. So let's get started. If you're in your 50s, the reality of retirement is just over the horizon. While you may feel you've got a solid base of savings built up, there are several key areas many people overlook as they close in on their golden years. In this episode, we'll cover 10 must-do retirement planning moves that could save you tens of thousands of dollars or more in the long run. So number one, your first move should be to check your latest Social Security statement for accuracy. This statement estimates your benefits at different ages based on your lifetime earnings. Social Security benefits are calculated by taking the average of your 35 highest earning working years. So make sure all of your earnings are properly accounted for, as errors do happen that could really throw off your projections. You can check your statement online by setting up a My Social Security account. You would go to www.ssa.gov or Google My Social Security account. I have personally looked at my own Social Security statement online, and I actually found an error. In 2013, I held 2 different jobs with 2 different companies. A few months into the year, I got a new job, but my Social Security statement only shows the first job, even though obviously Social Security taxes were taken out from both. If this happens to you, you can call the number on the statement, which is 1-800-772-1213. So on to number 2, run the numbers on delaying benefits. Speaking of Social Security, resist the urge to claim as soon as you can at age 62. For every year you delay, you'll receive a guaranteed 8% higher payout for life. A few extra years of work now could mean tens of thousands more in retirement income over your lifetime. And even if you do retire early, it may still make sense to delay Social Security, assuming you have enough savings to live on until Social Security kicks in. And number 3, drastically increase your retirement contributions. In your 50s, you often are making more money and often have fewer dependents, i.e., more income and less expenses. This is when you can play catch-up. You're allowed to make annual catch-up contributions to retirement accounts on top of the standard limits. For 401ks in 2024, the normal contribution limit is $23,000. But those 50 and over can contribute an extra $7,500 for a total of $30,500. Roth IRAs is $1,000 extra annually after age 50, on top of the $7,000 normal limit. So that's a total of $8,000, of course. And if you're self-employed and age 50 or above, you can contribute a total of $76,500 to a solo 401k. Try to max out these contributions if you can, as the extra tax-deferred savings can pay off huge down the road. And then number 4, factor in healthcare costs. Speaking of cost, don't overlook healthcare. According to Fidelity, the average couple will spend over $300,000 on medical expenses in retirement. Make sure your budget accounts for premiums, prescriptions, vision, dental, and potential long-term care needs. And if you are still working and have a high deductible plan, look into HSA accounts that offer great tax benefits. And then number 5, get a retirement portfolio checkup. If you have a financial advisor, he or she should have already be doing checkups. But if you don't, you can pay a fee-only financial advisor to conduct an objective retirement portfolio checkup. Have them assess your current asset allocation, savings rates, potential income streams, and more. Getting an expert third-party review now can allow you to make any necessary tweaks while you still have time. And then number 6, plan out your income streams. Know exactly what sources of income you'll have in retirement and when they'll start. You may have pensions, annuities, rental income, etc. But make sure you accurately calculate the net income you'll receive from each in retirement. The more diversified your income streams are, the better to provide optionality and a hedge against longevity risk. And don't forget to calculate as accurately as possible what you can withdraw from your investment portfolios without totally depleting your investments. And number 7, quadruple check your withdrawals. Don't wing your retirement account withdrawal strategy. Spend time modeling out different scenarios and potentially hire a fee-only fiduciary advisor to set up a tax-efficient withdrawal order and asset distribution plan. Pull from the right accounts at the right time to avoid oversized tax bills. Number 8, cover your insurance bases. Now is also a good time to recheck your different insurance coverages and make any adjustments. Make sure you have the proper life insurance in place for your spouse or dependents, if applicable. And if you have saved a substantial amount of money, you may not even need life insurance. You may also want to look into long-term care coverage and update home, auto, and liability coverage as needed. And number 9, consult an estate plan attorney. Speaking of precautions, if you don't yet have an updated will, power of attorney, and healthcare directive in place, get these sorted with an estate attorney or an online option if your needs are simple. You may also want to consider different types of trusts to avoid probate, which could save you money in the long run. You can always run the documents by an estate attorney to make sure everything is set up properly. These documents are vital to avoiding headaches or probate down the line and ensuring your final wishes are handled properly. And number 10, consider a dry run. Take your retirement plan for a dry run if possible. What do I mean by this? Try living for 6 months or even up to a year on your projected retirement income and budget levels. This test period can identify any holes or potential issues while you still have time remaining in your career to adjust if necessary. So there you have it, 10 retirement planning essentials you want to cross off your list sooner than later as you approach your golden years. Going through these checkpoints now can prevent easily avoidable mistakes that hamper your retirement security and quality of life for years to come. That wraps up today's episode. Hope everyone has a great day. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of The Retirement Guide. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and leave a 5-star review to help others discover the show. For questions, ideas, or discuss your retirement plan, reach out to me, George Jameson, at Capital Wealth Group. Visit our website at capitalwealthplan.com to learn more. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for more insightful retirement planning in future episodes. And now for the disclaimer. The information discussed in this podcast is for general explanations and education only. It is not tax, legal, or investment advice. Before considering acting on any information heard here, first consult with your tax, legal, or investment advisor. Thank you and have a great day.